stop the rock, you can't stop the rock, can't stop the rock, you can't stop the rock, can't stop the rock, you can't stop the rock, can't stop the rock, you can't stop the rock, can't stop the rock, you can't stop. Shake my paranoia, can't stop the rock. 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 Shake my paranoia, I'm moving, dancing like Madonna into the groove. Shake my paranoia, I'm moving, dancing like Madonna into the groove. Can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Prime Time showdown between the Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers. The punter Jack Fox to get this one started. And here we go on Monday Night Prime Time. As this at the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
On the ready.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Red 38. Set.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Down. Set.
Handoff here to Jacobs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. It's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
Bails out of the pocket quick. His first throw is an interception. And the Lions are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. When you are facing a top 10 defense, you don't expect to wait long to see him make an impact, partner. And it only took him one drive here.
Yep, this group, they didn't get that top ranking by sitting back and letting the game come to them. They get it by attacking and attacking the ball.
First down from the 41.
Here we go.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks.
And the pack gets home. They drop him. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Normally, when we say somebody's on skates, we're talking about that offensive lineman, right? Driven right back to the quarterback. But I think it's applicable for the entire offense to be on skates. 2 plays, 2 negative plays. Got to find something positive here on 3rd down.
Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long.
Here we go, Scott. Green 19, Jesse Cut. Sit high.
Gets it out wide quick, and he might throw this. He's got him. It's caught. And he's in. Oh, the double pass stuns him and ends with a touchdown. Now we'll see them try the point after. Extra point, not too confident, but it had enough to go. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fox now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. Now 1st down, only gets about a yard here, and the defender there to force him out. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Come on, set. 30 seconds.
Love from the gun. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. On that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
Here we go. Hut.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. Flushed out of the pocket. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going, and that incompletion won't help.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt.
At their own 43-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go, Scott.
And bring the tight end left. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Looking to throw Fields. Escapes the pocket. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. No one's around him. He's got space. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions pull out in front further. 13-zip. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. That had just enough leg. It's over the crossbar and good. And the Lions drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Fox now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Hut, hut.
And off to Jacobs to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Set, hut. Ready?
Love out of the shotgun. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. That's complete inside the 35. And he has it all the way down to the 30-yard line. We start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to...
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers lower the deficit to a single possession. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. On now is McManus to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Angel. Here we go.
Drive begins with Gibbs. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Here we go, son.
First down.
Tonight.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Running back sent in motion. Fields to throw it. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Here we go. Green 19.
Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. They're stopped on the return just shy of their own 35. And as they celebrate the turnover, we're going to shift our focus to one of his teammates who appears to be injured following that play. Team staff heading out to look at him now.
Ready.
Now a toss. This is Jacobs. Makes the tackle. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
Here we go. 50.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's a 14-7 game. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They've got a first to begin the fray.
Set.
We go counter. It's Jacobs. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Could make the hook up with Matthew Golden. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Ready, ready.
Shotgun now for Love. And this is lofted deep down the middle. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
46
Ready.
yards. That's good for a Packers 1st down.
Ready.
Jacobs has the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers parlay the interception into points. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. McManus on for the extra point. Point after is up and through. And the Packers tie things up at 14.
Brendan McManus kicking off for Green Bay.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here comes Williams on the return. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Now Ryan Lyons just about ready. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cut.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take the lead on the first play of the drive. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers. And sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7. Fox now to kick this one away. Jaden Reed to return this. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Blue. Set.
Jacobs running behind center. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Set. Hut. Ready. Go.
Play action. Love. That hit affected that throw. It sails out of bounds. Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
60 ready. 60 cut.
They'll air it out on 3rd. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it. They're going to go. It's Love. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
52 blue. Set.
Love to throw again. Taking a shot deep here. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Brian Branch has it. And the Lions are going to have it after interception of the season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead. Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Here we go, son. Good.
They fake the handoff. Now Fields. And they get to him again. After the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down. Here he goes, third and long. Buying some time right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
And the punter earning some high fives on that one. They're going to down this kick at the 3.
They're on the 3-yard line.
Packers getting set here. First and 10.
Set, ready. 33, yellow, ready.
On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on first down.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down.
Here we go. 10 black. Set.
They stick with Jacobs. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
Down. Black 40. Hut, hut.
Love. Ooh, put some air under this one. Right side. Oh, no. They get him yet again. Brian Branch has it. And the Lions get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
Here we go.
Running it with David Montgomery. And he's only able to manage 1 yard. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Go.
Now here he goes on the boot. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Don't jump. Ready?
Fields on 3rd. That's complete to Sloan. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions grow their lead just before halftime. And that is his 3rd touchdown catch. Certainly enough to call this a very good game for him. And we're still in the opening half, so what else might he accomplish before we're done here? Extra point attempt coming up. Extra point not too confident, but it had enough to go. And the Lions double their lead to 14. Fox now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Reed. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready. 60 red. 60, hut.
A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And they pick him off again! Kirby Joseph picks it! And the Lions have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career! We have seen this happen before, partner. 3 interceptions in a row. We're going to spare the quarterbacks who've done it. Not going to mention any names, but man, not a list that he wanted to join.
Yeah, he probably stopped throwing the ball. Like, stop throwing the ball. You say that out loud?
That was out loud, yeah. Fields on 1st down. And the Packers are all over it. He goes down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Even though there's a lot of game time left here, Kate, this just feels like a must for the defense. A little bit of desperation. You cannot allow this offense to find the end zone again in a massive sack on 1st down. Well, that's the right way to begin this series defensively.
That's complete to Sam Laporta. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Here we go. Good.
3rd and long for him here. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Collects this at the 32. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold.
First down at their own 46-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go. 40.
The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He's going to try another deep one here. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Back to the air. Love. He's loaded another one up. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. They've got 3 tight ends on this 1st and goal, thinking run or play action.
Here we go. Ready?
Jacobs takes it in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers make it a 1-score game before halftime. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Here's Love up to the line. 2-point attempt coming.
Let's go now.
Packers will set up for the
52
2-point
blue.
conversion.
Ready?
All right, they're going to throw for it. Catches it at the 1. He's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. He's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Here comes Williams on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
Lions take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Here we go. Right.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Here comes Williams on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Here we go. Right.
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. He's got a gain of 6 there. Rashawn Gary with that tackle. 7 yards on that last play, so this is second and 3.
Brings up second and 3
Here we right.
at the 28-yard line.
Staying on the ground with Benson. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Buys time, rolling right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. The Lions readying for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Brings it in at the 12. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Packers getting set here. First and 10.
Here we go. Punt.
Now a toss to Jacobs, headed left. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Second and 5 at the 19-yard line.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5.
Down. Set. Go.
Running this one left. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work.
Hey, it's not a sack, but these edge players love chasing down runs for negative plays and tackles for loss.
Third down.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out third and 12.
Ready. Ready.
To the air on third and long. He puts some air under it deep down the left. He's got it deep downfield. And after the play, we turn our attention to the injured man. That's Christian Watson, who's being worked on. So flip the field, folks. It's first and 10 inside of enemy territory now.
Here we punt.
Jacobs with it. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. First down play, that's him 5. It's going to be second and 5.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs
Let's
pumping.
go. Set.
On second down, Jacobs. And he's stopped just shy of that first down at the 28. Third down upcoming. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
12, 10.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 1.
Turning to Jacobs on third. And and his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
First down, and they go right back to it. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Ready.
On the give, it's Lloyd. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
Ready.
Throwing his love on third. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Lions are going to have it after his second interception of the season. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. He went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. They kick the running back in motion. Out of the shotgun, Fields. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here we go, son. Green light.
Fields now, 3rd and long. Downfield, and Tislaw has it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47.
Don't jump. Ready? Go.
In off to Gibbs from the gun. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Completed over the middle. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that is good for Detroit 1st down.
First down.
Here we go, son.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Fields out of the gun. That's to Laporta again. Has room into the secondary. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Extra point not too confident, but it had enough to go. And the Lions lead by 15 now. Fox now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Reed. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win.
He's got it inside the 25. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get right, the markers reset.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Set.
Running on first here with Jacobs. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Now toss. This is Jacobs. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. The defense all over this one. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Packers football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4th. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Set. Ready.
They go counter. It's Jacobs. They stuck with him and got the same results. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up 3rd down.
A loss of 1 brings up 3rd down and 11.
Down. Ready.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss.
We call that play to surprise the defense, try to get to the goal line. But a quick adjustment by the defense, well, kept him in position to make the stop and ruin that play.
Here we go. Yellow. 22. Hut.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. On the move. Headed right. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he won't make the marker. When they rally to him in time, that's going to be a turnover on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Here we go. All right.
Going wide receiver run to start this series. And they're going to force him out. It looks like just about a step or two before he can get to that 20. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Lions have a 1st down.
Here we go. All right.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Chased out to his right. He finds the rookie from Ohio State. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. There he goes. Pick 6. Touchdown, Green Bay. You want to know how strong the coverage was there? They even had that underneath throw locked down, Brock, and he took it the other way.
It's really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. Covered it down the field. Usually a gimme to the running back. The only thing was a gimme 6.
And that's no good. They missed the try. They needed that extra point, Brock, and now still trailing in this 2-possession game. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
And off to Benson to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Don't jump. Go.
Off play action. It's Fields. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Fails to find his running back. And that brings up 4th and short. The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this. They do snap it. Here's Fields. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
45, wide. Set, go.
Love with it on 1st down. Buying some time left. Now here he goes. Oh, he lost the football. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Ooh, close call there. The Packers take their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Well, nearly the end of that series, partner. You could almost see those players rooting for the ball to bounce across that sideline before a defender made the recovery.
Yeah, sometimes that sideline's a player's worst enemy, but sometimes it could be their best friend, and this is one of those times where that best friend delivered.
Here we go. Hut, hut.
Here's Jacobs. Hop on the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 3rd down.
They'll run it. Here's Jacobs. And the run will not work. He is soft to the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, 2 sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to drive him backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
50, green, 52, blaster. Hut.
Desperation time here on 4th. Got his man. It's Golden. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
Down. Yellow, 43. Ready.
Jacobs punches it in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers cut the lead down to just 2.
Packers 33.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. They'll begin this drive with Benson. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Now after the run, we see he's visibly shaken up. Team medical staffers headed over to take a look. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
They're going to pass it here. Oh, Fields loses it. And the Packers secure it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Now we stop. Looks like somebody was hurt on that play, and it's... Oh, no. Oh, it's a big one. Justin Fields getting looked at by the medical staff after that snap.
Set, ready. 10 black. Hut, hut.
Here's a give to Jacobs. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
3-yard line.
Now, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket, but they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go.
33, yellow. Set.
Lloyd goes the wrong way and is going to lose several here. Detroit calls timeout. It's second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
Second and goal.
Loss sets them up at the 9-yard line. It's second and goal.
Set, hut. Black 40. Set, hut.
Again, it's Lloyd. And he's backed up again as they stop him for another loss. The timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their third.
Third and goal.
And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
You get to these goal-to-goal situations, you know what a win is defensively, Kate? A stalemate. Just don't let them go forward. When you actually knock them backwards as they just did, you've now energized your whole group defensively.
60 red. 60 red. Set, hut.
Trying the inside handoff to Lloyd. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Well, these are the moments that I just live for up in the booth, man. What are you going to do as a play caller? You're going to go for it now? You're going to try to slam it in? Well, if so, you better get a whole lot more movement than he did right there.
On for the field goal. An 18-yard attempt.
That one is good. And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute.
36.
And if you hear that celebration, Kate, over there on the sidelines, it's those defenders celebrating once again. It was their work, their turnover they forced that gave them the chance to send that kicker out and go win this game.
Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Lions take over first and 10. At their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go, Scott.
Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. And they're all over him. He can't even get that second throw away.
Intended for Jameer Gibbs. Incomplete. Brings up second down and 15 yards to go.
So this is a Packers win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from Green Bay.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot.